I'm back. And I'm actually running a live stream now. And there's one simple reason why I'm running a live stream. It's the fact that I have time on my hands. I'm sitting at home. And there's no reason for me not to do a live stream right now. And I think that times are rough and times are tough. But I also think that this basically gives us the chance to just, well, socialize a bit more. Because let's face it, we're all in a position where we cannot go out, at least if we're sane, and where we should not go out, and where we should try to protect the people around us. And for us modelers or people who like to do modeling, this basically is like it's heaven, right? We get to stay at home and do what we like. And currently, I'm actually teaching from home. So school is actually, and probably everywhere in the world, suspended because of the coronavirus. And we have started to do some changes within our school setup, and we are teaching from home now for the foreseeable future, and I have no clue how long it will be. And so basically my day is presenting and preparing material to my students and just keeping them up to date, contacting them, contacting their parents, and just what you normally would do as a teacher. The only thing that doesn't happen is we're not sitting in a classroom, actually. The thing is, German schools are just not as digitalized as you would like to have them, so we cannot use digital classrooms right now. But maybe we're getting there. And I actually have started like a second channel, sort of, where I can upload private like grammar instruction videos and stuff like this for my students, and I kind of dig them, and I like what they are. Yes, but saying all that, I have some time on my hands when I'm done. I usually spend my 6 hours of teaching, like 6 lessons of teaching every day, doing stuff for school, obviously. But after that, I'm home and I can, well, decide what to do with my time a lot more freely than I could if I had to go to school every day to teach. And today I cleaned the apartment and then I cleaned the bench area, and it was like, you have all that time on your hand later tonight. Why not sit down on the bench, take out a kit from the stash, and just build something? Socialize with people, talk to people, just sit down, just be there, be around, talk to people if they want to talk to you. And that's why I'm here. And good evening, Plastic Monkey. Nice to have you here. Stay safe, and I hope you're healthy, and I hope everything's fine wherever you are. So, without further ado, this is going to be a modeling hangout. So, I actually should show you guys what we are going to be doing later, or actually now. So, let me move the camera a bit. Let me flip this around. See, you actually could see yourself there for a short period of time. We are going to be building this. We're going to be building a Stock 4 lathe with Zimmer from Tragan. And this is a great kit. As you can see, it actually comes with a metal bucket. So, yay us. We get some extra. I'm really like trying to set this up in a way that I can build and that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Here's the thing, I haven't built anything in so long that I now have to like collect all of the tools and all of the stuff that I need from like all the corners around my bench. You're in the UK. I saw today that today I think the UK shut down all of its schools, so it took you guys quite a while, and I guess I know why, but I hope that now some sense has come into the UK as well, and you guys are actually staying out of trouble and staying at home. So let me open this, and then we can take a closer look inside the box and see what we're going to be tackling here. Yay. Woo! Normally you would get a dragon card. Now you get this, a bag filled with side skirts and a metal bucket. Woohoo! Yay us. It's nothing special. And I think, did I do a review on this? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think so. Of course, we have fenders as well. Woo. But this is what we came here for. It's plastic. Tons, tons, and tons of plastic. The reason for this is a 2-in-1 kit. Back in the day, the 2-in-1 kits actually were like, you had the option to buy like different versions of a tank. With this, you get the option to build a Stoke 4 early with, then you get the option to build a Stoke 4 early without Zimrit. So, yay us, I guess. And what we get to do is actually decide when to use the parts with Zimrit and when to use the parts without Zimrit. And there are a couple of areas here where I'm kind of like, why would they do this? And it is kind of confusing. They always just like show you small snippets and small areas where you have to do something that you wouldn't have to do for the others, like this, for example. For Zimrit, not for Zimrit. Yeah, it's not the easiest, I would guess. So I will be. I promise you, and I'm pretty sure about this, I will be cursing a lot while building this, which is actually not what I was hoping to have to deal with when I picked this kit, because I was thinking, okay, you have a couple of options. You can build the Takom Yak Panther, and I was like, oh, but this is going to be a long and very elaborate build. Or I could build this one, which is not that elaborate, I thought. Because I don't have a Tamiya or Academy one that I can just like throw up and have it fall down. Oh, okay, yes. We actually have set up like an emergency teaching squad that takes care of children that have to come because their parents work in like very, very important jobs. But so far, most of our students have been taken care of by their parents and are being taken. Their parents take care of them, and thus there hasn't been a lot for us to do with regards to this. But overall, I think that yes, it's important that we don't forget about the people that actually keep the show running. Because without all the people in medicine, the ship would have sank already. And we would be in a position that would resemble the situation in Italy or China much closer than what it actually is right now. And I have to say, while you can be very critical of the German government for things they have done, the way they have reacted in this situation and this crisis so far, I have been very impressed. They have made the right decisions and the right calls. And I actually am hoping for them to make the decision to just keep us in-house and just not have us leave anymore and just like be like, yeah, and now we shut everything down. I think that's the only way we can contain this in a way that will make it possible for us to come up with medicine and vaccines for this that just stop this thing from ruining our lives. And I know that lots and lots of people are already infected by this on an economical level. And I think this is going to be the most challenging part with all of this, is the fact that this is going to challenge us economically going forward, and our country's economies will suffer, no matter what the politicians say now. And I heard Donald Trump say that the American economy is just going to hop back up and be stronger than before. And I'm like, yes, you tell me how that's going to happen. And it's going to be tough. But if we work together, and all of us do, I think that we can manage to get over this and get through this rather quickly. I do have to tell you guys that I'm right now considering building a different kit, because this looks, I look at this and I'm like, do I really want to, I don't know, stumble my way through horrendous instructions? Or would I rather build something with proper instructions that doesn't set my mojo ASAP or like instantaneously? So I'm really considering switching kits. And let me tell you, I am going to switch kits. I'm sorry. If you were looking forward to this, if you were looking forward to me building this Stug, at some point in the future, you will get to see me build this. Maybe not on a live stream, and I'm in no way I'm going to finish whatever I start today. But I'm not going to be building this. I'm going to pick a different one. I have a lot of kits in my stash that have basically collected dust over the last couple of months while I wasn't building anything. Yes, okay, we are going, yes, that's a good idea. Actually, that is a great, I have a very good idea right now. Let me grab this. Let me grab this. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Why did I not think of this earlier? Why did I not think of this earlier? Here we go. We're going to build this. Yes. I made up my mind. I want to build this now. This is going to be great. The Das Werk Panther A early mid production without interior. Which basically is a TACOM kit without all the goodies, or at least without the interior, but with some added on Zimrit from ATAC, which we don't need from the get-go. Yes, a Panther. I like that idea a lot. And I actually did a review on this, so I can get in this right away without being like, oh my god, I wasted a perfectly fine kit that I didn't do a review on a live stream. Yes, yes, yes. I love the instructions of this. They look great. Oh, and by the way, I apologize for any camera indecency or camera being out of place or things being out of shot. I'm just happy to be online, and I'm just happy to be live, and I'm just happy to do a live stream. And I can't even tell you how long I will be live for here today. I will have to pick up my girlfriend later on. She's working, as some of you might know. She's working in the medicine industry, and like in medicine. So, yes, she has to work, and it's rather important that she gets to keep on working in this situation. So, yes, she's working, and I will pick her up later. Probably even going to pick her up at her workplace. So I will have to leave even earlier to just drive there. So, without further ado, we need this piece right here and this piece. So, let's get started. I haven't cut sprue in so long. Great feeling, gotta tell you. It is a great feeling. I'm considering putting on music in the background, so if you guys would like to listen to some music in the background, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep talking. But I would really prefer for you guys to interact with me, so I have someone to like bounce things off and not be like, I don't know, just me talking. That would be perfect if I could just bounce things off of you. All right. Oh yes, okay. 1.1 millimeter. Oh, that's drill bit size. Okay. Fair enough. Is that the right part? I'm not quite as familiar with TACOM. I never built a TACOM kit before, so this is new for me, and I'm kind of learning on the fly right now. The one thing that already strikes me is the fact that you do not get a full-on hull tub with these TACOM Panthers, but you have to assemble the hull tub yourself, which is weird when you are used to Dragon kits, but I'd say it's not a major issue or something along those lines. I can perfectly deal with this. There are a couple of Tamiya kits where you basically have to assemble a hull tub, and so yeah. I already want to excuse the rabbits mating in the background. They're going crazy right now. It's spring. They are not influenced by the coronavirus like us humans are. So yeah, they are enjoying spring. We had 20 degrees outside today, and I was tempted to go outside, but then I was like, nope, you are not going outside if you do not really have to. Because I think isolation is the best thing we can do now. Stock up on model kits, buy them online, have them dropped off at your front porch, tell the postman to just drop them there. Try to be considerate with him as well, or her, if you have a postwoman. And then just, yeah, get started. The thing is, and here's the funny thing. I have absolutely no issue with people stocking up on model kits. You know what I have an issue with? People stocking up on toilet paper for no reason whatsoever. I just don't get it. It's beyond me. Are they going to eat it? I don't get it. It's like, am I not getting it? Am I not seeing why you would need tons and tons and tons of toilet paper? The pragmatic in me is like, okay, if you run out of toilet paper, normally next to your toilet there's a thing that they call a shower. And if you're at home anyways, just take a damn shower after you take a shit, and your ass is gonna be as clean as a whistle. No need for toilet paper. But then you see people, and yesterday was one of those days. I was at the grocery shop because I needed to pick up some salad for the rabbits. And I was standing second in line behind someone who I could only identify as a big asshole, considering the fact that the person was actually buying 24 packs of toilet paper. And I know that they were buying 24 because they talked about the 24 bags of toilet paper that they were just buying on their way to their car. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And when they arrived at their car, and that's when things like totally got out of hand for me. And I could see inside their car they had actually been to other grocery or like other stores and had already bought toilet paper there. So basically they went from store to store to pick up every fucking pack of toilet paper that they could get their hands on. And I was like, okay, either they are going to try to cut a profit here and are trying to buy up all the cheap toilet paper only to then turn around and flip it and take advantage of people that are desperate for toilet paper. Which, to be honest, is probably the biggest asshole dick move that I could think of. Or, and this is actually a similar dick move, they just thought we need all the toilet paper the world can produce because we shit so much, or we are that big of an asshole. I was like, Jesus. And I was really, really close to saying something because normally I just let people be. You know, you do you, I do me. That sounds weird. But I normally don't care about what other people, especially buy at the grocery store. But in a situation like we are in right now, being such an unsocial, selfish hack, it's just ridiculous. There was a young mother with her young child standing there at the toilet paper, like the place where they sold the toilet paper, and she was like, okay, no more toilet paper. I guess that sucks. And the guys were standing there talking about their toilet paper, like, you sons of bitches. I hope you rot in hell. If you haven't figured it out yet, this is not a youth-friendly stream. And I'm probably not going to monetize this anyways, because I don't want to take advantage of the situation. I just want to talk to you guys about life, about what's going on, about the fact that humanity is currently fucking itself up pretty well without the help of any virus. Because I don't know if you guys actually heard, but China is blaming Trump, Trump is blaming China, and everybody's blaming the rest of the world. Yeah, no, the thing is, Germans normally, when summer comes around, we like to barbecue and eat, like, pasta salad. And currently, some of us are, well, thinking, maybe, just maybe, in the summer, the new trend is going to be pasta salad with toilet paper. And I'm like, maybe I just missed the trend or something. Like, I don't know. So, you don't know about that, so maybe that's what's going to happen. If you don't pick up your toilet paper now, you cannot eat all the fancy food in the summer. If there even is a summer this year. Of course there will be. And I have hopes that at some point we are going to get through this unscathed, at least the majority of us. And I feel for all those people that have lost loved ones. I don't think this is an easy situation. I just think that all of us need to do our part in this. All right, I just glued a side panel to the floor here using Revell Contacta because I think this gives you a bit more time to adjust this and straighten this up. And as you can see, I think I did a pretty good job with aligning this. And then next up is going to be putting in this bowl plate here. But I think I need to, no, actually I can do this now. Because that way I can see if the side panel is actually in place. So let's do this. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I prefer to use Contacta for like big areas like this. Of course, I always have my trusty Tamiya Extra Thin as well. And for example, where you join the two plates together, oops, right here, always good to have some Tamiya Extra Thin. You can just like put it in there and then just push. And that way you can connect the two plates, side and the front, a lot quicker. Oops. And the glue will then, of course, glue. Yeah, the glue will glue. Will try a lot quicker as well. So that's a good thing. I missed you guys, I have to say, and I missed putting things together. Like I said in the last video I posted, the thing that I didn't miss was painting and weathering. And painting and weathering basically was the main reason why I was gone for so long. Because all of my projects were in that same phase where I would have had to weather them and paint them. And I just could not be asked for the sake of it. I was really, really in a bad place because of it. I was like, no, I don't wanna, leave me alone, paint, mud, pigments, go away, don't want to see you, don't want to touch you, don't want to do anything related. Oops, something's crooked. Oh no, perfect, perfect, perfect. It's just a bump stop. It's just the bump stop. Perfectly straight. Look at this. I did it. I think. Did I? Looks like it. Yeah, this looks perfectly straight. I could actually like take out a level now and see if this is perfectly straight, because if it is, then I know that the side panels are perfectly lined. But I'm just not gonna bother. I just realized that I forgot to drill holes. Yay me. Stupid me actually, because I needed to drill them from the inside. Oh boy. See, that's what happens when you talk to the people too much. Yeah. Need to drill out these two holes. Okay. Yeah. Here's the good thing. Just use your drill bit to find the holes and then drill them from the outside. There you go. Oops. Now there's a scratch on there. And there we go. Okay, saved it. God damn it. That would have sucked if I messed that up. Like, first step of the build, already messing it up. Boom. Oh, wait. Did I miss Dutchy? Seb, did I miss something that you wrote? Oh, there it is. Hi, Seb. How's life on the road in times of Corona? I read on the news yesterday, like on a newspaper yesterday, that there were like 60-kilometer traffic jams on the Polish border. I hope that over in the western part of Europe, it's not that bad. But when I read that yesterday, I was like, God, I hope Sep's not in problems like this. That would suck. Huh. Trying to decipher the instruction manual right now. I have not modeled in quite a while, and I'm currently really experiencing this. I'm just like, I feel like a noob. I am, but oh, I need this, that's for sure, because I need the D2-4 parts. Okay. And I need this, yes, and this is in there twice. Yes, yes it is. Great! I identified the correct parts. I'm so proud of myself. Yay, me! What do you do to D2-5? Okay, let's do the D2 parts first then. Although, I'm considering letting this dry for a while here. Although, nah, never mind. Come on, I can straighten this out. I used the Revell glue. The Revell glue is very, very forgiving. D2-5, D6. Okay. D2-4. I need to put this like so. And then I put D2-4 in. Huh? Wait. Ah, damn it. Need to drill the holes on both sides? Okay. Yeah, keep me posted on Friday, Sep. I would really like to join one of the hangouts again. And now that social gatherings are basically off the table, I'll be home on Friday nights and really looking to joining a hangout again. I miss you guys, as I said on the video. I miss you guys and gals, although not that many gals. Yes, yes. Truck drivers and so many people that normally really don't get the credit they deserve finally get some credit right now. And I really, really dig that. I really like that. I really think maybe people start thinking that this world doesn't work because of hedge fund managers and big business tycoons, but that this world really runs through people that go to work every day, that don't make the big bucks, and aren't in the news every day. And maybe, just maybe, they finally realize this. At least I have some hope left. They might do so. Is that number 4? Yes, this is number 4. So, yeah. Even us teachers get some credit right now. Yeah. Although we are not in school, actually standing in front of kids, we still get some credit for trying to do our darndest to keep them in a position to learn something. Yep. Yep. Even us teachers. Yeah, the United Europe went out of the window when some virus decided to just eat our elderly people. And I have to say, I'm a bit afraid. Because my parents are very, very, let's put it mildly, They don't listen to reason. And they don't listen to me. And when I tell them, stay home, I'll do your grocery shopping for you. If you tell me what you need, I'll go to the shop, I'll pick it up, I'll bring it by your house. No, we want to go ourselves. We are not old. We can do this. Screw you, Corona. I'm like, yeah, great. I don't want to bury you. I don't want to be your heir just yet. I want to have you around for quite some time. And, yeah, so I'm a bit worried. Because they are... How shall I put this? Resistant to reason. But I hope that at some point reason shall prevail and they'll just let me do this. Like I said, I have no problem picking up their groceries, just putting them in front of their door and then just leaving. Because I don't think I should see them right now, and like, yeah. It's a situation none of us has ever been in. And I think that our German Chancellor said it best yesterday. This is by far the toughest test Germany and Europe and the world as a whole has faced since World War II. And we once again see how fragile human society can be. And how fragile we as humans are. Something that we tend to, well, turn a blind eye to. And yes, Germans being stubborn. Who knew? What else is new? But you would normally think that the older you get, the more wise you get, and the more, like, common sense you have. But no. No, it's not an age thing. I don't think so, at least. Looking at my parents' stubbornness right now. But at some point, I hope they will listen. I at least, like, I tell myself, like, they will come to their senses. They will let you do this. When the first person they know actually is infected, I think maybe then that's the point where they like start to like be like, nah, maybe we should stay home. Maybe we should not get ourselves in danger. But yeah. Building bump stops hasn't been fun ever. I have to say, so far I like this Takom kit. Of course, it hasn't been much I did, but the fit seems to be alright. The plastic quality is good, like I said in my review of this kit. And overall is just... That's what she said. That's what she said. So, Seb, how's marriage treating you? How are the kids doing? How's Rolana doing? I checked out some of your Back to Basics modeling videos there over the last couple of days. Since I had time. Like almost all of us have some spare time right now. How is the situation on the truck stops? Are there like different like hygiene rules and regulations currently, or are there any like changes that you have come across since you're out there? No, I'm not kidding. That was a serious question. I haven't been to a truck stop in a long time. Okay. How is this supposed to go on? Oh, okay. Is this actually supposed to go on like this? Yes. Huh. It smells like a fly is currently burning, or at least getting toasted in one of my desk lights here. That smells weird. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay. And there, I thought that the truck stops at least remained open for you guys. But yeah, it makes sense that they're closed. It just makes sense, I think. Better safe than sorry. And you guys are very important to all of us staying the course. And all of us having toilet paper. Considering the run on toilet paper currently, you guys are basically the guys that get to decide if we can wipe our asses. Here's the thing, I got lucky. I was able to pick up a whole pack of toilet paper before all of this really like went to crap and went to bits, right? So yeah, I was lucky enough to get toilet paper. Oh, that's so messed up. So basically, you don't get to shower during the week. Great. So, stinky Seb, yay. But a healthy Seb. Although not washing your hands doesn't sound too healthy. I think they should do something. I think they should do something to like help you guys out, because like I just said, you guys are so important for like for our lives to just be possible to live. I feel Polish. Huh. Well, as long as you only feel Polish and not Polish. But this racism on my channel. I will not tolerate racism on my channel. Once again, I'm sorry if this is out of shot, but I'm currently improvising here when it comes to things that I do, because the camera setup is a bit weird. But I can try something now. If I zoom in, it's even worse. Let me see if I can move. Yes, this is a lot better. This is a lot better. This way, you get to see what I do. And you don't get to see my crotch. Woohoo! Great. Get to hide my crotch and show you guys what I'm doing. Win-win situation. Oh, what would you give for a truck with a shower in it, huh? So you could be like basically on your own and not have to like bother with the rest outside too much. Okay. Ah, funny. Not. So are you building in your truck currently tonight, or are you like still? No, you can't be driving currently because then you couldn't type. But gotta be careful not to do something that I shouldn't do before I put on the Zimmerit. So I probably already messed up when I put on. Although I think the Das Werk instructions actually tell you when to be careful and put on Zimmerit, but I'm not entirely sure. So you are now officially sponsored by Domino. I see. It's like looking at your videos. So Nuremberg Toy Fair has been a success for you, I think. Oops. Son of a bitch. Let me check this. Do you tell me if I need to put on Zimmerit? Or am I just an idiot? Yes, I'm just an idiot. Huh. Great. Great. Well, let's see then. Yeah, I knew it. I already screwed up. Yeehaw! Stupid idiot. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I screwed up. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Should not have put on these. Right here. Now I have to cut them out on the Zimmer. Stupid me. Yeah, that's what you get for building something without doing the proper research before you start. But don't worry, I'll get this done. I will manage. Now all the rivets counters will come out of their holes like, if you put on the Zimmerid, you should not have put on those things. Like, yeah, okay, fuck you. I love ATAG Zimmerid. This stuff is amazing. Oops. The good thing about this stuff is you can actually, like, when you have it cut out to a certain degree, you can just, like what I just did there, snip it out. I would recommend, however, you use a very sharp blade when you cut this crap. And be careful, it's resin after all. Clip. I'm not cutting this right now, I'm just clipping it off. And it just comes up off like this. Almost perfect. There are a couple of areas where you need to, like, go back in and do this and cut. But most of this just comes off like this. Chop. Off. There's a short, like, small little area here. We need to cut this out. And we're almost done with this side here. This side panel, just cut this off. Yes. I love the pattern. I really like the pattern. Bless you, Rabbit. Bless you. That's good. That's good. So, what are you modeling then, or just like sitting there listening to a stupid German guy doing his shtick? And now let me present to you where I messed up. Here's the thing. As you can see, this is supposed to go there, 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 and oh, damn it. Glued something into place that I should not have glued into place. Now, there are a couple of, oh, greetings to Russia. Oh yes, the glue is still wet. I can hopefully get this off without damaging the part too much. The glue is still not yet fully dry, so let's hope that we can get this part off. I know your problem there, Seb. I know how you feel. I know your pain. You know me. I'm just as bad as you when it comes to this, if not worse. Like, I think my pile of kits that I started, built, and that need paint is, I don't know. It's annoyingly big. Okay, so I need to glue this and then I can drill through it. Okay. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Let's hope my, oh yes, my super glue is still working. I cannot get this off right now. Oh yeah, oh yes, I can. All hail the modeling gods, they are with me. Okay, that was this side, yes. So, put some drop of super glue on there. The smell of super glue in the morning. Evening, actually, not morning. Oh, come on. Nah, come on. Get on there. Get the fuck on there, for fuck's sake. There you go. Oh, what kind of airbrush, Sip? Please don't tell me a Chinese airbrush. Please don't tell me a Chinese airbrush. What's that? What's the manufacturer? Ah, okay. A badger. Now who? Now you're getting fancy there, huh? A badger, Seb. I'm impressed. Now I need to do the same surgery job I just did on this side, on the other side as well. Because I did not pay attention. Let's hope that I can do the same over here. It looks like I can. Which saves me a boatload of trouble. Because that way, I don't have to cut around it. Yes, I get to save it. Whew! Lucky, lucky me. I, by the way, have no idea how long I'm gonna go tonight. We'll just see how how this goes and when I have to leave and how things go overall, and when I reach a point where I'm like, maybe it's wise to stop now. Yes, that's actually quite the good deal. Yeah, this is okay. Their owner turns 56. Let's now sell all of our airbrushes for $56. That does not sound like they made a lot of money on that bunch of airbrushes. So, here we go. Get the other half off. And as always, don't do as I do. Be more careful when working with resin. Because resin can harm you. And resin is not fun to deal with. And neither is lung cancer. Yeah, it depends for how much they can produce them, after all. Like, if the production cost is low enough that they still make a profit, yes. If it's not, well... Oops. Oops. If you do it like I just am doing, just ripping it away, be careful not to rip into the actual piece. That wouldn't be a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Oops. There goes the resin part. Alright. Let's now do this side. Same procedure. Let's take a couple of drops and just spread some of the super glue. The good thing about this super glue is the fact that it just basically spreads underneath the piece of resin, and just basically flows into all the areas where you need it underneath. No, come on. There you go. Ow. And try not to glue your fingers like I just almost did there, because I'm not smart enough to do this on a regular basis. Yeah, probably. Up to this day, I haven't found the piece. Even when I moved out of my parents' house, I did not find it. And I don't know where it went, so I have no idea. To be perfectly honest to you, I have no clue where that fucking piece went. No idea. It just was gone. So now we applied resin Zimmerit to the sides of the hull of our Panther. As you can see, both sides. Now resin Zimmerit. I need to add a bit more glue down there to hold this in place as well. Just spread the glue underneath. I think it looks good. Now all I need to do is wait for this to dry a bit so I can drill the hole again in there. So that then I can drill out the 2 holes and stick that thing on there. Okay, S17 for some additional stability goes in there. Okay, put this to the side and take out part S17. Oops. Okay. Yes, it is, Seb. It is. Actually, it is. How did you identify this as the blue waffle pattern? Do you still have a vivid memory of what blue waffle looks like? This was probably by far the grossest ever thing that happened on a hangout, to be perfectly honest with you. Although I have to put the guy washing his cock live on a live hangout in front of all of our faces up there with the grossest situations ever on a hangout. Yeah, that was just insane. Hey guys, I'm watching my penis right now. What? Who was that, Sep? Do you remember the name of that guy? I do not, sadly. Time's flying so fast. It's been like 6 or 7 years, hasn't it? Jesus. I think my channel started in 2013, something like that. There's 7 years later, 3,060 subs or something. Wow. Still, to this day, I don't understand why people watch my shit. But then again, people watch your shit as well, so. You do something right, I guess. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Stay in there. Yeah, that's what she said, I know. For fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. That might be the reason. Might be John, yes. But no clue. It was gross and weird and all the above at the same time. I just have a very, very vivid memory of that day. It's like, hey guys, I'm watching my penis right now. You do realize that you're in a live hangout? I don't care. Okay. He disappeared from the hangouts shortly after, if I remember correctly. He wasn't on there anymore. So many others did. We kind of lost a lot of people along the way in the early going. I wonder why. I really do. Of course I don't, but... This is the firewall that basically separates the engine compartment from the fighting compartment. One of the remnants of the full interior from the TACOM kits. And it adds a bit of stability to the hull top. And I like it. I like it. I like that touch. I think this adds a bit of things that we need. So, let me, while we are at it, thank you. Same to you, Walter. Hope you're safe and healthy in Belgium. Seb, are the schools in the Netherlands closed as well? Ah, stuck my finger in there. Damn it. So is Rolana staying at home then currently? Watching the kids? Yeah, well, there's not much of an alternative, I guess. Okay, so no, not gonna do roll wheels and stuff right now. Gonna do that at a later point. Oh, you have a lockdown. Okay. Okay, like complete lockdown? Like you cannot go out unless you're like grocery shopping or something? Huh. Damn. That's messed up. Nope. Okay, what about the kids then, Seb? Over here, the only places that are open are grocery stores and stores that basically keep society going. Like pharmacies, and shops that sell animal food. Yeah, I know that. I work as a teacher, so I know that they have to stay somewhere. I was just wondering. I asked Sepp earlier if Rilana was staying home with the kids, and he said no, she's not. So I was wondering what other arrangements Sepp and Rilana were able to come up with for the kids. Okay, so the kids are still in daycare then. Okay. Yeah, we offered like, well, we still actually do. We do have like teachers on the ready in the schools that basically are there to take care of any children that are basically like their whose parents are vital to our economy and country and everything, basically continuing to exist. Huh. What the freaking fuck? Did I? But fucking hell. Did I mess up here? Oh, what? Jesus, what the hell is this? What is that? All acting up right now. Okay, that might be the reason. Yeah, I see. Okay. Of course it's not, Seb. After all, he's the UK's answer to the Donald. Mainland not to be outdone by their colony. Or former colony, to be a bit more precise, historically accuracy and all of that. Not to be outdone by their former colony. Hell no. Oh man, that's BS. We are on lockdown until mid-April. Or our schools are shut down until mid-April, I should say. I don't see us opening in mid-April. To be perfectly honest, it would be cool if by then we would have it under control, but I can't see it happening right now. Not considering the fact that it's still spreading at the rate it is right now. Alright, yay, one of the sponsons on. I gotta say, this is a lot of fun. I have to say, this is lots of fun. Kudos to Taco for this model. Huh. Need to cut off that much. Okay. Fair enough. Don't need this, right? Oh. Those are the side panels for the top. Those are the side panels for that top. And I need this and I need that. Okay. Trump is the virus. Of course they don't. Yes, of course I get payment, Walter, because we actually are still working. We are providing the kids with material. We are still in contact with the parents. We are still going to school. Not every day, but very frequently. We still have to do we still have to carry out our job, but we have to carry out our job from home. So we are working from home right now. It's not the same. Definitely not. But it's still basically, I have to say, I think currently is harder than working in school, because it's much harder to get every student on the same page without actually seeing them. But yes, we still get paid. At least that's the current status. Might change, but depending on if the situation ever changes again. But as we speak, we teachers get paid. Because we still work. Of course, not right now, because now it's basically my time off in the evening. But tomorrow morning, I will be back. I will be calling parents. I will be asking their children to read out what they have done as homework. I will be filming some grammar instruction videos for my students. Basically, it's as if school was actually held digitally. We hold our meetings on an app called Bliss by TeamViewer, with teacher conferences very frequently to keep up to date with everything. It's a very, very busy and very, very strange time at the same time. And nobody has ever experienced something like this. At least none of us have. Let's be real here. None of us have experienced something like this in our lifetime. And our parents didn't either. Maybe our grandparents did, if they were involved in World War II, in whatever capacity. But that's about it. So yeah, it's tough, but I'm sure we can get over this. Yeah. Over here, and this is something that I saw a couple of basketball players in the United States actually do. Sports guys are very reluctant to, for example, like only take half pay or like no pay at all because they have enough. But I saw that a couple of people in the United States actually did this to like pay for the workers that work at their stadiums normally, because now all the sports events are basically off and those workers do not get any money. So I think solidarity is a lot higher in the rich like sports guys in the States than it is over here in Europe. But other than that, I think you guys will be hard pressed to deal with the virus, like because of the health system over there. Jesus, I would not want to be in the States right now. Oh fuck no. That shit's messed up. Like no health insurance and shit. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Damn. We're sorry. You don't have health insurance. You cannot get tested for corona. Happy dying. No, 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 no. That's messed up. Why did it tell me to cut this off? I would be royally screwed if they decided to just cut teachers off pay. But I can't really see that happening over here because, like I said, we still do work. We're still responsible for putting out material. And doing our job. Yeah, but I came on tonight not to talk too much about Corona, but to talk about modeling and to just like get my thoughts off of this because it's omnipresent and I just wanted to like not think about it too much for a couple of hours till my missus comes home and tells me how crazy the people are. I hope they do. I hope they do. Well, would be the only sensible decision. Because let's face it, if there's one like part of society that really doesn't look out for their hygiene, it's our kids. And thus, I think keeping them from spreading the disease would be a good thing. Actually. How long have I been going now? Oh, wow, look, 1.5 hours already. Time's flying. Yeah, that's what I also missed about modeling. You can spend so much time on the bench and you don't even realize how much time you've spent there. Why is there not enough staff? Are like members of the staff infected, or what's the issue? Oh no, son of a bitch. Yeah, actually, we got lucky. We did not have any infections so far in our school. Um, so fingers crossed that it stays like this. Now that school's actually shut. I can only hope that it stays like this. Hmm. That's messed up. That they're infected. Damn. The biggest problem that I see in the spread of this is the fact that people are so um irresponsible. I'm sorry. that people are so responsible. We had so many children come to school with a cough, with a fever, where you're thinking, parents, what the fuck are you doing? Keep your kids home if they start coughing, if they come down with a fever. What the fuck are you doing? And yeah, the parents were not listening, and now look what we have. A shut down school system. Now they have to deal with their children at home. And I actually have heard from a couple of parents already. They were like, yeah, now that I had to deal with my child for one day when they were supposed to be in school, I understand why teachers get paid the amount they get paid. I was like, it takes this crisis for you to understand. Sad. Okay, which pieces are they? D20. Wait, that's J. S. That's E. What are you? That's C. J, that's D. They don't. And that's the big issue, that they don't care, and they just think, if I leave him at home, I have to stay at home. I have to take care of him. He's gonna annoy me. Let's send him to school. Let's have him annoy a teacher. That's what teachers get paid for. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, we get paid for teaching your children, but we don't get paid for your children infecting us with some very serious diseases. What would have loved to say to some of those parents that were so responsible. Yeah. But I don't want to get angry or anything about this. I just want to enjoy building a model kit. While talking to you, lovely fellas. I didn't understand those parents that decided to go on a trip to Italy in January. Anyways, I was like, how stupid can you be? The news were clear starting in January, like, that Italy is not a good idea to go to. And in March, they were like, yeah, let's go there for a skiing trip. Eureka. That seemed like a good idea. Stupid idiots, all of them. Stupid idiots. Let's risk national health crises because we are too stupid. And we need our skiing trip. Because without our skiing trip, everything's going to be so boring. Hey rabbits, how you doing? They're the problem is it's not only them that are paying for it, but they are having the rest of society pay for it as well. If it was only them, I would be like, yeah, well, tough luck, dipshits. But no, it's sadly not. It's not. That's the problem I see about with this. That they are infecting other people, endangering other people. That's the thing. Because they're only thinking of themselves. But we had the numbers from China, Sip. We had all of the signs, and yet people were still like, yeah, it's not gonna be that bad. Let's just all go there. Yippee, yippee, yada, yada. Like, idiots. Fuck. Okay. Now then, dear design team, what were you thinking? Obviously not much. God. What were those idiots think? So you think nobody took China seriously? It looks like it, sure. It sure as hell looks like nobody was like, yeah, China is a bad situation. Let's prevent this. Nah. They were all selfish hacks. Hmm. Let's put it this way. A lot of this could have been prevented if people had been smarter. And used the thing between their ears that we call a brain. Come on, Seb. We're like 7th and 8th graders. They were 14 years old. They can stay at home without their mommy holding their hand. If it's like 8 or 9-year-olds, okay, I get it. You need to care for your child. He or she is 14 or 15? Fuck that. Let them stay home if they're sick, not endanger people. There are teachers over 60 years old working in schools everywhere. They are in the risk group, you know that. They can die from this shit. Nah. What the fuck was that? That did not sound right. Yeah, that's the rough thing. When they stop paying you and when they start, like, that's when shit gets real. When they stop paying people. Yeah, I fear so too, Sep. That could very well be the case. And we still need to figure out a way how we then proceed with the children, because we cannot just put them into the next school year, like, especially those like shortly before they finish with their A levels. Cannot just say, well, congratulations, you just got through without any testing. Here, have your degree for free. Can't do that. No, cannot do that. guess we'll find out sooner rather than later how long schools are going to get closed, because I think it all depends on how quickly they can come up with a vaccine. But on a different note, as you can see, we have made quite the progress on our Panther while we were talking about a deadly disease spreading across Europe as we speak. Or not just Europe, but the world, to be more precise. I made more progress modeling, talking about this shit, than I did the entire rest of last year and earlier this year. That sounds like a very smart idea. Problem is, greedy people will not agree with this. And there's too many greedy people in the world. And they will then argue that if you freeze all of that, they cannot pay their bills. Which to me is BS, but that's what they're going to argue. That is what they are going to argue. Oh, they look great. Whoa. Look at that. Look at that. There's no cleanup necessary on these. Jeez. Hey. Slow down there, buddy. Slow down there, buddy. That is a comparison I will not allow you to make. No, hell no. Can't compare Germans to a deadly... Nah, we're not a disease. We are not a disease. If it was to go for companies, maybe that could work. But like I said, like, I don't know, rich owners of houses, like the guy that owns the house that I live in, I'm pretty sure he would not want to, like, not get his money. He was like, no, you pay every penny. He would be very greedy in that situation, I fear. But, I guess we'll see about that. Look at this. This is almost perfect. Look at this. Huh. Great. This is cool. Like, full resin stowage bins. Ah, come on, get in there. I know, that's what she said. Look at this. Perfect. I really love this. This looks great. Well, that looks great, and I think this is a great way to stop this video. Having done a lot tonight. Okay, guys. I want to say thank you for joining me on today's live stream. And thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for hanging out with me. Dealing with all of the BS I was spewing. And I hope you guys stay safe, and I hope you guys stay healthy. And I'll see you guys soon. And until then, this is Hot Modeling. Bye for now.